Welcome back to Potent Logic, provocative wisdom, and guidance for every man. We're going to show you how to get any lady to fall in love with you fast today. We're not talking about the like you stuff. Instead, we'll show you how to take things to the next level and make her fall in love with you fast. In a week, I say. Sounds ridiculous, right? It's insane enough to work. We're also providing the number one thing you mustn't do since we don't want her to be the one who got away. So, here are the 10 ways to make any female fall in love with you immediately. As well as one thing that will sabotage your efforts. Number 10. Get busy. Guys, you have to love yourself first before you can even think about getting girls to love you. And becoming the man you've always wanted to be is one of the most effective ways to do it. And how do you go about doing that? By keeping yourself occupied. Tick items from your to-do list. Get some exercise. Do errands. Get some huge stacks. Learn a few new abilities and keep improving. To put it another way, if you want a girl to think of you as a guy with a long-term potential, you have to show her that you know how to get things done and that you have your priorities straight. Number 9. Know thyself. The unexamined life is not worth living, said the Greek philosopher and OG Socrates. There are plenty of unfocused, surface-level guys that attract women, but the majority of women will not fall in love with a man who has no direction and has no idea who he is. Do you understand why? Girls desire a man who is self-assured and will not overwhelm them with his insecurities. To truly be that man, you must go deep. Venture where the most men will not, and do what most men fear. Question your life thoughts and actions all the time. Investigate why you are the way you are. It might be a difficult road at times, and it may even feel dark. But by taking the time to discover who you truly are, you'll gain confidence and gradually become the actual person girls want to end up with. Number 8. Be gentle. Girls are supposed to only date jerks, according to popular belief. But this is just not true. Women may flirt with jerks and laugh at their jokes, but they don't intend to be attracted to them in the long run. Is that clear? It's complicated. Most women in their jerk period of their dating life soon understand that jerks are, in fact, jerks. They wonder why they spent so much time with that guy. Was I genuinely interested in that? Then they discover that a portion of them does have a thing for jerks, but not the nasty sort. They've discovered who they are looking for. The gentle jerk, says the author. The gentle jerk is a type of person that most women can relate to. Sweet, attentive, and helpful, but unapologetically assertive. He's like a laid-back teammate who will not only support but also assist his girl in her stiff-arm life. And being that dependable and helpful advocate is the gentle jerk approach. Number 7. Speak your mind. How many times has it occurred to you? You and a girl are debating the best Christmas film. You know that Love Actually is better than Home Alone. But do you tell her? No. You go against your beliefs and agree with her, although you prefer Love Actually to Home Alone. Guys, confrontation is difficult, but it is a necessary aspect of life. If you find yourself avoiding it, there's something you need to work on. You're not only missing out on some entertaining debate and discussion, but you're also communicating to a female that you're insecure and a pushover. 2 things that a girl who has captured her heart does not want from a guy. Number 6. Get invited to parties. Here's one you probably haven't heard before. Why did the mushroom get invited to the party? Because he's a fun guy. If there's one thing that every lady wishes for when she's with a guy, especially one she loves, it's a fun time. So what's the best way to ensure that a female has a good time when you're together? Be fun to be around. Girls adore men who can make them laugh. It's not only because she enjoys every moment she spends with him. When you make a female laugh, you're hacking her love code because laughter releases the feel-good chemical dopamine into our brains. So deliver jokes, good or poor, and practice your comedic timing. Number 5. Take a break. Results may vary, but in 9 out of 10 of long-term relationships, it's critical to take a step back from time to time. It's impossible not to be thrilled about meeting someone new, and what can happen is that you text too much or hurry things, and you fail to nurture the relationship in the early phases in the proper ways. A rookie mistake. So how can you turn this around and make it positive? Make her fall head over heels in love with you. Stay busy and unavailable. Make time for her, but don't make time for her all of the time. You'll be able to keep your emotions in check and ride with a calm, cool wave to long-term love if you keep a reasonable distance. Number 4. Don't be a suck. Have you ever been around someone who is constantly negative? Someone who, no matter what, always has something unpleasant to say? People like them take away the enjoyment from everything. They're fun sponges, which girls just hate. Girls enjoy having a good time. You're only making everyone else's life more difficult by being a negative Nancy all of the time. So try to see the bright side of things and look for the positive in every scenario, especially when things don't go as planned. Because there are no girls who desire a guy who is continually bringing the mood down. And while we're on the subject of lowering the vibe, stay away from these additional things that girls despise. Number 3. Get in good. It's no secret that girls enjoy talking about anything with their friends and relatives. That includes your entire persona. So you find yourself in a position where you've been seeing a girl for a while and she likes you. However, she is undecided about her feelings for you. And one of the key factors is how you interact with her friends and family. While getting to know her family can be frightening, it is also a terrific way to get to know your girl's closest friends and cement the deal on love. Number 2. Resist the urge. We live in a time when everyone is constantly surrounded by distractions. Buy this. Eat here. Take a look at this video. It can be difficult to stay focused when speaking with a girl because of these constant interruptions. That, however, is not an excuse. A lady can't fall in love with a guy who isn't truly there, even if it's through no fault of her own. So, if you're not paying attention to her, she'll notice. So if you want a girl to love you, you must pay attention and genuinely hear and acknowledge what she's saying. Number 1. Prepare for takeoff. Physical contact is the number 1 strategy to attract any female to fall in love with you quickly, no matter what stage of the relationship you're in. So when you're on a date, start with a soft touch. It will give her butterflies if she is interested in you. Because, in addition to an emotional connection, girls require a physical connection with their partners. So start slowly and progressively increase the intensity until she gives you the green light. And by the time the countdown begins, she'll be just as eager to take off as you are. We provided even though you didn't ask. Since you reached this far, we have a bonus tip. Here's the number 1 thing you mustn't do if you want a girl to like you. Sending unsolicited photographs of, photographs you wouldn't send your mother. You're probably aware that the internet is a minefield for females. If you're still hesitant, sending a photo of anything other than your face will not win you a girl's heart. If anything, she'll laugh it off, block you, and tell all her friends about it. Furthermore, if you do these things, you're merely setting yourself up for embarrassment. It could have a significant impact on your social life and will completely shut the door on love. Those are our 10 tips to make any girl fall in love with you fast. And the one thing you don't want to do. As always, it has been a pleasure.